The emperor is a cat who sits high on a rock and sees farther than the others. His gaze is calm but unwavering. He does not need to raise his voice to be heard. His presence is already a message, steady, grounded, quiet like the earth under your paws. He has weathered storms. He's watched things fall apart and watched them rebuild. His strength isn't just in his posture, but in his memory, in his silence, in his choice to remain centered even when the world trembles around him. Today, this card comes to remind you, true strength isn't loud, it doesn't compete. It lives in the ability to hold boundaries, gently but firmly. To say yes when your heart agrees, and no when you must protect your peace. To be kind without losing yourself. To be strong without losing softness. The Emperor knows who he is. He does not prove, he acts. He does not persuade, he simply is. He embodies clarity, stability, maturity. He doesn't seek attention, yet his calm draws others nearer. Because his steadiness feels safe. Maybe today you feel pressure from the world or from your own thoughts. Maybe doubts are whispering in your ear. The Emperor says, pause, look within. Feel the ground beneath your paws. You already have what it takes to choose wisely. Even if you forget it sometimes, the Emperor isn't just outer strength or firm stance. He is the silence of inner decision. That sacred pause before you speak. That breath you take before you act. That moment when you sit in stillness and hear everything, the birds, the wind, and your own heart. And instead of reacting, you simply breathe, calmly, deeply. This is a card for those ready to lead, not through power, but through truth. It speaks to those who no longer chase approval, who move with their own rhythm and quiet dignity. Two. Be the Emperor is not to be perfect. It is to take responsibility for your space, your energy, your emotions, to become your own foundation. Not because no one else will help, but because your faith in yourself becomes the stone upon which a new world is built. Remember a time when you stood tall, when it was difficult, but you did not step back. Maybe it was just one small choice, but it was real. That was your inner emperor. Not a harsh ruler, but a wise guardian who lives in your chest. If a decision waits for you today, meet it with dignity. If a challenge comes, face it with clarity. If there is silence, let your presence fill it. Your power isn't in how much you control, but in how much peace you bring into what you cannot. The Emperor also reminds us, leadership isn't about being above others. It's about standing with them, steady, responsible, sincere. It's about offering safety, not control, boundaries, not walls, vision, not pressure. You are stronger than you think. Even when your voice shakes, even when fear whispers, beneath it all, you are already grounded, already wise. Take a breath. Slowly, deeply. Feel the earth holding you. Straighten your spine, not to impress, but to remember who you are. You don't need a throne. You don't need a crown. You already carry the spirit of the Emperor within you. Let it guide you today. If this story touched you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It's simple for you, but it helps me grow the world of Mystic Cat Tarot. Thank you for listening and for feeling.